Well, I found it. I'm not sure why, but it's definitely cracked right there. Still got a little water in the hole, and that helped me identify it. Damn it. Alright guys, I've got a situation here where I've got a hole in my kayak that I've tried to repair with plastic welding. I did an okay job, but there's still a tiny leak there. I don't like it. I went ahead and sanded it down. I've cleaned the area, and I've used rubbing alcohol on it to clean it again, and then that'll make it very nice and very perfectly clean. I've got the surface as smooth as I can, which is kind of why you see it's a little bit foggy looking here, and you can see where I've tried to repair this. I've made this all as smooth as I possibly could, ultimately. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the patch overlapping it here just a little bit, and I'm going to use a Gator Patch. I know some of y'all have probably heard of these. I've heard a lot of good things about them. It gives you the instructions right there on the back on exactly what to do. So even if you didn't have this video, you could go and just take one of these patches and probably do it yourself. But I'm going to show y'all myself applying it on there. And I'm going to put it out there in the sun. That's why I've got my truck pulled out. So I'm going to put it right there in the sun. And ultimately, it's going to be a really easy way to fix the kayak, I believe. And it should make it completely waterproof, and it's going to add a really nice protection on it, because this thing is essentially fiberglass grade whenever it hardens. And it hardens just in the sun. So just normal UV sun. We've got plenty of that here, Texas summertime right now. So stay tuned, guys, and we'll get this thing fixed up. All right. First thing I noticed is this Gator Patch has got a really strong smell to it, so do not be in whiffing distance whenever you open it up. I'm just kind of getting an idea on where all this needs to lay and how. About like that, and I'm going to make a small little cut in it. Go ahead and get my scissors. Essentially, I did make a cut about to right there. It folds down over there nicely. Everything else should do itself. Alright, we're going to give this thing a nice go here. Now it should start curing here in this garage too much. There's a little bit of UV that's coming through, I'm sure, just because it's so dang sunny outside. But I don't know if I can get this thing peeled off here. Alright, there we go. Alright, just kind of crease it and set it down there pretty much like I want it. This thing is sticky. Working that edge first, because that's what I need to. And as y'all can probably tell, I'm gonna have to do some cutting and some sanding, because there is a hole right there that I'm gonna need access to so I can get my Lowrance ready back on there. But now that we got that on there, start smoothing it. Got her pulled out here in the sun. I'll just a little bit of final meshing. Oh man, that thing does harden stinking quick in this kind of sun. Well, that's a lesson for anybody that's wanting to do this. Absolutely want to make sure you got it all firmed down beforehand, because I mean that thing's already cured. I mean they said 5 minutes. Heck, it took 30 seconds out here in this hot Texas sun. That's nuts. Oh guys, it looks a little wrinkly, but it's not. I promise you, it's just the way everything kind of bunches up a little bit whenever you're pressing it down. But I'll give you all a full report. We'll know today. The only thing you want to do now is you've got a nice little edge that's been created by this. So you definitely want to bring it in out of the sun. Just go around these edges nice, make them rounded. You don't want to get too aggressive because you don't want to start obviously getting into your actual kayak, but just kind of stay back on it, on the patch I mean, and just kind of start rounding everything off. All right, got everything sanded down. Pretty smooth here. It's got a little bit of an edge to it, but you know, not too much. You don't want to sand too much. I don't want to be getting too close to my kayak there, but I like the way it stuck on there. I mean, I wasn't sure about it at first. I felt like it was kind of loose, but since then, since it's hardened up here, it's gotten really stuck to the kayak. You know, we'll know when we know here, when we test it out here in a little bit, but I'll show y'all here in just a minute. Hey guys, wanted to give y'all an update to the kayak fix. The Gator Patch definitely worked. So if y'all have any kind of crack or leak in your kayak, I recommend going and get one. I put my kayak in my pool for 20 minutes. I should have videoed it. I don't know why I didn't. It was really hot outside, so y'all just have to forgive me and trust that it definitely did work. This is something I've been messing with for a couple of weeks, so I wouldn't mess around with y'all and put video out here that didn't make any sense. So that said, I hope this gets somebody back on the water just like it did me. Prevent y'all from having to bail water like I was having to do last weekend in a tournament. And ultimately, if y'all have any questions, feel free to comment. I tried to put all the useful information in the video. If I missed anything, let me know. I'll put it in the description. Just leave me a comment and I'll go make some edits there. But please subscribe to my channel, guys, if you haven't already. I really appreciate the support, and like this video so it pops up for other people like y'all. And if you have any other questions, like I said, feel free to shoot me a comment. Get back on the water and stay fishing.